Nothing like a good breakfast to get you off to a good start in the morning, especially when everything's laced with garlic.
Still you remain. It is a wonder you have managed to live so long. This town was quiet until you arrived. I am keeping my eye on you. Castle Borgov is north of the town. The last of the Borgov family left this valley years ago. Now it is inhabited by some cousin. The people of the castle do not bother this town. I suggest strongly that you do not bother the people of the castle. It used to be that the only monsters around here were the occasional wyverns. Now there are many dangerous things in the valley. It is safe only within the town gates. Dr. Cranium is an idiot and a madman. If you are wise, you will stay away from him. Nikolai is an old man and easily confused. His wife has been missing for years now. He cannot face the fact that she is gone.
I am Nikolai. Have you seen my honor? Honor. Have you seen my honor? I am looking for honor. Have you seen honor?
You greet the old man.
Good day. Have you seen my honor?
You're just in time to witness a magnificent scientific experiment. I have managed to harness the very primal force of lightning at my beck and call. Now I shall use it to create life itself. Watch this. That was not quite the experimental result I expected. But never mind that. It is merely a momentary setback in the annals of science. I shall readjust the magnetic electrical stimulation system and try again another day. I am convinced that the primal force of life is electrical in nature. Of course, it must also involve water for life, and pizza, without which life would be boring. My neighbor Nikolai is not actually as old as he now appears. He has been very unhappy since his wife's disappearance some 15 years ago. I can understand his disappointment. She never brought me back the berries I needed for an experiment. I have come to the conclusion that lightning is electrical in nature, which would put it in the realm of fire. Fortunately, there have been an increasing number of storms here lately, so I have been
Hey
able to
Matt,
harvest
have
some
you
of the
been to get
lightning
red flower
historical
yet?
elemental use. Antwerps are a truly fascinating species. They reproduce by splitting into a number of tiny Antwerps, each with their own genetic code. They cannot split voluntarily, however. They only reproduce when cut or stabbed. My test Antwerps came from Spielberg Valley, where there was an Antwerp population explosion last spring. Oh, this is a sad, ignorant land where everyone seems to think more of magic than of
Aww.
science.
Well,
Still,
that
it
kinda
is a good place for a
sucks.
scientist to work.
Red
There
flower
are
would have
many
been
fascinating
awesome.
monsters to study, and I can get
Message
all the
me
dead
on
bodies I
Discord
need.
or wherever, or you could even send me a message on Twitch, send a whisper or whatever, and let me know when you go live.
Oh, I have been better. The failure of my MESS was a shocking experience, I can tell you. Perhaps I should wait a day or two before resuming my Frankie experiment. It is very important that the right person stay in charge here.
You start to tell the old man about the ghost you met in the forest.
Anna? You have seen Anna?
You explain that you saw her ghost in the forest.
Anna is in the forest? Where is she? I must go to her.
You tell Nikolai where you saw Anna, and try to explain that she is dead.
Thank you. I cannot thank you enough for finding my Anna. I will go to her now. I will help her find her way home. Thank you again.
Igor very happy. Little graveyard humor there. Oh, Igor not hear rumors. Igor not know Olga's husband run off years back. Nobody tell rumors to Igor.
I feel that. I used to go to the chiropractor regularly, and I haven't in freaking years.
Guild there. Burgomite cemetery east of town. Major tourist attraction. Oh, bad place. No go near. You be very sorry you go near.
Nikolai has disappeared from his home. The last time I saw him, he said something about finding Anna. I fear he is dead.
You tell about Anna's ghost and Nikolai.
So that is why he was excited about Anna. He has gone to her, I guess. Maybe they will be together again. It's nice to believe so.
More missing people. Now old Nikolai is gone. What is this town coming to? Yeah, my sad departed husband. His name was Boris. Gone 3 years
Yeah,
now.
I've heard of him. I've heard
Such a
he's
good
pretty
man.
good. The one that I went to was somewhere out in Richlands.
Things haven't been too busy lately. I have plenty of time to get caught up with my knitting. This used to be such a nice place to live. Things can only get worse, as my Boris used to say. With the swamp cutting us off and keeping visitors away, business is poor. With so many monsters running around at night, won't surprise me if we wake up one morning and find we're all dead here.
You tell Olga that the gatekeeper's name is Boris Stovich and ask if they're related.
Aha! So that's where the so-and-so went. Huh? Tell him he's a rotten no-goodnik. Yeah, good night and don't...
Welcome again to the gates of the Castle Borgov. I hope
Thanks
that
for
you've
the
been
lurk, I
enjoying
appreciate it.
your visit to Moldavia.
You tell Boris what Olga said about him. He blushes.
Olga was always opinionated. I grew tired of listening to her complain about me all the time. Good.
You again! Heard anything interesting lately?
You tell Olga that Boris says she complains about him all the time.
Well, if he'd ever been here to get his work done instead of spending all his time carousing at the inn, I wouldn't have had to complain. And you can tell him I said so, huh? As my husband used to say,
A fine autumn day to be walking. A man who walks everywhere will see much, I always say.
Tell him that Olga thinks he was too lazy.
Lazy? What was there to do in a shop with no customers? Once the swamp cut off trade here, we had nothing to sell. I had nothing to do there, so just because I would sit at the inn and talk with the other men, she thought I was lazy. All she ever did was sit around and give me orders when I was in the shop. What was the point of dusting if no one came in the shop to notice the dust? Come back again.
hello, do you have any news?
You tell Olga that Boris didn't like being ordered around all the time.
Ah, I wouldn't have had to order him around if he would only have done his work. I just wanted the shop to be neat and clean in case anyone came in. How does he expect me to do all the work around here by myself? This was his family's business after all. Yeah, good night and...
Love you, Ghosty. Thank you for the lurk.
Hello.
You tell Boris that Olga is having trouble running the shop without him.
There is much to do to keep the shop straightened up. My family always worked together to keep it going before. If only Olga wouldn't nag me all the time. She and I used to enjoy running the shop when we actually had things to sell. What is the point of even running a shop when there is no business? May the sun...
Ah, well now, what news do you have for me?
Tell Olga that Boris doesn't see any reason to keep the shop open when there's nothing left to sell.
No business. Huh. You just tell that man about my avocado and garlic sandwiches. People come in and buy them all the time. Yeah, good night.
A fine autumn.
You tell Boris about Olga's avocado and garlic sandwiches.
How I used to love her avocado and garlic sandwiches. We had them on our wedding night, you know. You should have seen the garlic and avocado flowers decorating our wedding cake. Oh, beautiful. And she baked the cake herself. Oh, she always was a
It's,
good
you use zeros
You
instead of
remind me of
O's
how
in the
much I
name.
miss my wife. I shall go back and
You should be able to
visit
find me
her.
pretty easy then.
You hand
An avocado and goodbye.
Hello. Boris came back to visit me. We had a lot to talk about. He says he'll come back again after work. It was nice to see him. Seemed like old times. As my husband used to...
You pick some...
Hello.
Cool deal, I'll follow you back.
This killer plant will crawl to you. Hungry.
There's something strange. After some rest.
I'm gonna save here because this game, if I remember correctly, usually glitches out real bad here. Like, it will completely shut down. So, yeah. Hopefully it won't, but we'll see.
As you start... You sense terrible danger here. That feels good. Just after some rest. After The standing stone looks like a crude, oversized tombstone. The Dark One sign clicks into the depression in the stone. You find that you can now turn the sign like a dial. Finally, you feel the Dark One's sign settle. You pull on it, opening the tomb, and retrieve a damp but readable scroll from its depths. It is the Dark One's bone ritual. You retrieve the Dark One sign from the monolith. After some rest, you feel better. Ah, you feel much better now. After some You're about after some rest. After
Anna, I found you. Anna!
Nikolai, I've been trying to find you for so long.
I never stopped looking for you, Anna. Never. I love you, Anna. I loved you from the moment you smiled at me. And I will love you for always.
Oh, Nikolai, this time we will always be together.
Forever?
Forever.
the ghostly apparition vanishes.
We came back one last time to thank you for reuniting us.
Yes, thank you so much. Without your help, I would have been lost forever.
I do not know how we can help you. This is the last you will ever see of us.
If there is anything we can do for you, please ask.
I have not been so happy since the day of our wedding. It seems strange being a ghost. Still, it is better than being an old man who has lost his only love. It has been so long, and I know so little of what goes on today. Still, some time ago, there was talk in town about a stranger moving into Borgov Castle. There was much talk and many rumors about who had moved in. I do not know whether your path will ever take you to the castle, but I do know of a secret passageway to there. There was some talk of vampires at the time. I do not think anyone in Mordavia was actually killed by a vampire, so gradually the talk faded. My grandfather once told me that there is a secret passage that leads from the Borgov crypt in the cemetery to the castle. It was an escape route for the Borgov family when they were alive. I do not think anyone even saw the stranger. We only knew him as the Dark Master. It is an ominous title. You may of course take my hat. I have no further use for it.
I shall never again be lost and alone. Nikolai and I will find our way. Being a ghost is not bad when you have someone you love with you. I have been lost so long. I do not know how I can help you. Perhaps you can talk to my friend Olga. She knows everything that goes on in town.
She married Boris Stovich, who owned the shop.
She did? She is such a lovely girl. I'm sure they are happy together. Olga will be able to tell you many things about the town. Farewell. May you never be lost.
Farewell. May you never be lonely.
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
Welcome, DJ Frosted. How's it going?
You feel a You feel it.
That's because it's a Sierra game as well. I'm also a King's Quest fan, but this is the Quest for Glory series. This is the 4th one. Definitely, I agree with that. The 5th one, I've played the shit out of it. The others, not so much.
There is one for whom I weep. She lies in her watery grave, her heart broken by a lover untrue. Speak with the gypsies on how to free her spirit. Free the Rusalka and heal her sorrow.
If you like King's Quest and you've never played Quest for Glory, you should definitely look into it. The fourth one is my favorite. The one we're playing now.
You hear movement on the other side of the door. After a few minutes, you hear someone removing the bar and unlocking the bolts on the other side of the door.
Look, here we are sitting around here minding our own business, Cochise, and here you waltz up and interrupt us.
Yeah, here's $10. Get a real haircut, okay? You don't seem to realize we're very important men around here.
Right. Just because no one else seems to think so doesn't invalidate the point.
You know, our little town's remained unchanged for generations.
Oh yeah, our forefathers have always lived here in peace and quiet.
Except for the time when the cult came here.
Ooh, the cult. Well, they're all a bunch of strangers anyway.
Yeah, very strange. They didn't have much to do with the town, you know?
Yeah, hardly anything. Just building that monastery here and all moving inside.
I think when I
that's
get
all.
done with the Quest for Glory series, I may go through the Gabriel Knight trilogy. I don't know if you're familiar with it or not.
They were a very peaceful, quiet kind of cult.
Yeah, really great people to be around, except for the strange noises and horrible screams that rose from the monastery at night.
Yeah, they do say it like that.
That all happened many, many years ago.
Gabriel Knight is along the same type of genre. It's a point-and-click adventure game.
What about the Chernobyl in the forest, huh?
The first one is it revolves around like voodoo stuff. It's about this author who ends up finding out that he's actually part of a witch hunting family. Cedric, I love Cedric.
Put a sock in it, will you?
And then the second one, it's all about werewolves, and the third one is about vampires. So it's pretty fun.
Well, excuse me, all the pieces.
We don't go for that rumor spreading stuff here, do we, Yvonne?
No way, Hans.
Oh, never. Oh, except for that one little cocktail waitress, you know. But we don't gossip about our neighbors in Moldavia, do we, Yvonne?
Well, no, but you did used to tell everyone about the time Olga caught Boris drinking with us when he was supposed to be minding the store.
Hey, that wasn't gossip, it was just a semi-funny story.
And Franz, what about the story you tell about the time you saw Yuri and Bella in the garden one night?
What was that?
Hey, you're okay, all right?
So you see, we do not spread
Yes,
rumors.
I have 7 kids. The youngest is in my lap right now.
Pardon me while I wax eloquent, but once, many years ago, huge herds of fragrant elephants roamed freely in this particular valley.
Oh yeah, in the good old days, peanut farming would have made you a billionaire.
Once, long ago, I had a successful career, and I was also an elephant herder.
You kidding? Everyone used to have a pet elephant.
They're awesome.
Oh yeah.
I would have another one, but I'm getting kind of older.
Yeah, she was great for vacuuming up peanuts from your rugs. Not only that, but elephants are very clean and modest as well. They allus went bathing with their trunks, don't you know?
Hey, nice thing about elephants. Very easy to housebreak, you know? They hardly ever made mistakes. Huh, unless they got excited, okay?
Unfortunately, elephants get excited easily.
My grandmothers both had like 11 kids each. I don't know half of my cousins. So 7's not that many in comparison.
Please, let's talk about something uplifting like last year's famine.
You unlock the door to your room and go in. It doesn't burn. After some rest, you feel better. After some rest, you'll get. You notice the domovoy is watching you from its usual place.
Yes, you have a fancy.
Oh, many sad things in Mordavia. Many sad things need your help. Gnome need help.
I'm probably going to play for another 15 minutes or so, and then I'll have to go and finish out the school day with the kids and do the housework and all that stuff. But if all goes well, I'll play again tonight, maybe do some Diablo 2 or something.
Maybe you help others, hmm? Yuri very, very sad. Innkeeper Bela very, very sad. Very, very bad thing happened. Not even Domovoy magic can help. Need hero. Need powerful hero. Someday, maybe you be powerful enough. First help me, then I help you.
Hey, I mean, it's not for everybody, you know? Personally, I can't imagine not having this many. I'm so used to just having kids everywhere, and, you know, we've got our own routine, and there's never a dull moment here. Sure, there's some days that I would rather just sit and cry because nothing's going right, but most of the time it's pretty chill. And they're all gamers, too. I basically have my own little gaming family. We can do stuff together, so it's fun. My oldest daughter says she's a dragon, and she said that she wants to be a streamer when she gets a little bit older, and she wants to use an avatar like I use sometimes, but she wants hers to be a dragon, so that's pretty cool. If you hear weird shit in the background when I turn my mic on, the baby has his tablet and is sitting here playing it.
Very bad place. For sure bad place door tried to kill you. Magic symbol you need. Magic symbol on door will open. In bad place, Domovoy is. Domovoy not alive. Domovoy not dead. Domovoy very dry. Domovoy you help. More help I give you. See you I will again after you help Domovoy. In Mordavia, many strange things are. Some strange things good, Lishi good thing to meet. Forest Lishi lives. Funny fellow Lishi is. Play games with Lishi. Lishi you help. In Mordavia, many undead things are. Some dead things not bad. Only not know they dead. Once dead thing know it is dead, peace it will have. You help good dead thing, maybe good dead thing help you. In Mordavia, many bad undead.
Thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it.
Undead walk. From bad dead thing boys. Stay away, unless bad fight you want. In Mordavia, some bad undead things not look bad. Rusalka very, very pretty. Rusalka kill you will try. Oh, poor sad Rusalka, killed by untrue lover, now kill others. Maybe you be kind to Rusalka, Rusalka not kill you. Then again, maybe Rusalka kill you will anyway, Castle, bad place. Nobody alive there but monsters. Very dangerous to go there. Someday you go there, not go there now. Need to be very strong, smart, and powerful. Need to know many things. Not yet, not now. Too dangerous. You die, and no more hero for Mordavia. Soon, no Mordavia. Bad things soon happen. Bad things soon come. Very bad thing. Very, very bad thing. Great big bad thing. Need powerful hero. Need smart hero. Hero help make very, very bad thing come. Hero help make very, very bad thing go. No hero, then very, very bad thing stay. Very, very bad thing for Mordavia. In castle, many things dead, many things undead. How to really help Tanya, I not know. Staff in town plenty powerful magic, but not know how to use it. Maybe gypsies know. Talk to gypsies. Hero talk good. Hero deeds better. You help Domovoy. Help you I will.
It doesn't. You unlocked it. You awaken. It's sausage and peppers fried with garlic.
Still you remain. It is a wonder you have managed to live so long.
That did...
I believe I am on the verge of a major discovery. It came to me last night. I believe that there is a formula which can be used to create a rehydration solution. Such a solution could be used to restore fluidity to any substance or object that has become prematurely dry. If we can but manufacture Dr. Cranium's rehydration solution in sufficient quantities, we could rehydrate the Great Shapirian Desert. Of course, there are a few small bugs to be worked out. It would take most of the water in the world's oceans to make that much solution. Then there's the tiny snag that I have not been able to remember the formula since awakening from the dream. Dr. Cranium's rehydration solution should be a shoo-in for the alchemical innovation of the Animal Ward. It contains the prime essence of the element of water in a perfectly condensed form. Oh, I do seem to be a little careless in keeping track of my scientific formulae. I have them all written down somewhere. I think it was in the margins of one of my books here. It is very important to... Ah, you need my world-famous rehydration solution. Unfortunately, I have forgotten the elemental formula of its main ingredient. Perhaps you can help. Yes, that sounds just right. By the way, I could use some goo for one of my experiments. It would be most kind if you could bring me some when you return for the rehydration solution. That is terrific! This is just what I need for my experiments. As I promised, here is your rehydration solution. Here you are. I have been feeling a bit dehydrated lately. It is this dry mountain air. Perhaps when I complete my rehydration solution, I can do... Rehydration may prove to...
Bad place. Very bad place. Go away. You'll be very sorry.
You push the Dark One sign into the indentation on the door. It fits perfectly.
Very wet be I, very wet and very alive. Glad am I to be alive, happy thanks I give you. Careful you should be here, dangerous very is. Feed the guard, or destroy it, to find the secret passage down.
This is a fairly attractive... You strike a mighty hammer blow at the glass case. It's a six-tentacled. This is a dangerous place. The ancient book catches fire instantly and burns far brighter than you would have imagined. You hightail it out of the monastery basement. You retrieve the Dark One sign from the monastery door, then quickly step away before the Hectopus can react.
If Igor get big hero job, can he be pyromaniac too?
That was good. You tell the gravedigger that Dr. Cranium has asked Igor to bring him some fluid.
Doctor asked Igor do strange things like dig up bodies. Igor bury bodies and Doctor make Igor dig them up again. Sometimes Doctor make Igor crazy. Nikolai walks around looking for Anna all the time. Anna missing many years now. Yuri, innkeeper. Bella, keep in. Little town humor there. Dmitri Bitterman. Dmitri's father Bitterman too. Grandfather not Bitterman. Grandfather not marry grandmother. Olga into healthy food. Olga eat plenty fruit and berries. Olga nuts. You are what you eat. Business is dead. Little graveyard humor there. Igor not hear rumors. Igor not know mad monk start monastery. Igor not know bad things get people who try monastery door. Igor wonder if you will verify this rumor.
The strangest thing happened. Someone broke into the old monastery and burned the place down. I don't suppose you'd know anything about this.
You describe the evil, the terrible evil you found within the monastery, and how you felt it was necessary to burn the place to the ground so that the evil would not spread.
Perhaps I should learn to value your judgment. It is a good thing the place is destroyed.
An enchantment has been placed on the hedge to the west. Every sense tingles with the feeling of danger. The eye sockets of the skulls glow with deadly energy.
So, have you got an excuse for being here, or have you just come to keep me company, or what? Yeah, not bad at all. I can tell by the reflections in your eyes that it gives me character, makes me look mysterious and handsome. Hey, all right, you guys, this guy is okay by me. You can let him through.
That did... This is not a good place. You put the bones into the heap. You work the pestle back and forth in the mortar. It's hard work, but after a while you manage to grind the bones into a fine bone meal with almost the consistency of flour. That didn't do. You have a sense of doom hanging over you. A strangely familiar, scratchy voice shouts, "Now!"
Spirits of the frigid north, Spin the water, draw it forth. Frosty spirit, summon twice. Turn the water into ice.
You find yourself trapped in ice.
Come for a little visit, are we? A little chat, perhaps? We remembered the last time you came for a little visit, don't we, kids? You turned me into a frog, didn't you, ha? Thought I wouldn't remember you. You thought to yourself, let's just visit Baba Yaga and see what we can turn her into today. Well, you thought wrong, kiddo. Well, now you're here and all trapped like a fly in a web. Just looking at you reminds me of lunch. So, what'll it be, kids? Hero sandwiches or Hero on the half shell? Seeing as he is already frozen, we could just settle for a little ice cream sundae with whipped cream and nuts. Oh, good. We'll just skip the main course and go straight to dessert. Any last words from the soon-to-be supper?
You tell about Mr. Bones the Gnome and the reason you came here.
We haven't met him yet,
So,
but
you come here to
apparently
help the
there's...
jester get back
this
his
is like a
joke,
glitch or
huh?
something, and you
How
can go ahead
fitting.
and get the
He
stuff you
made a
need for
fool
him.
out of me because you made a frog out of me, and now I'll make food out of thee. Just desserts, after all. So now we can all have our favorite treat to eat. Isn't that right, kids? East, west, hut's a mess. It suits me. I'm not fond of 20 questions. You'd rather have pie. What? Pie? Oh, elderberry pie. It's true we haven't had that for a long while. But I can't very well make one now. I don't have any of the ingredients. Oh, poo. Now that you mention it, I'd really like some elderberry pie. With or without ice cream. You're right. He did bring us a mandrake, didn't he? And it made such a lovely mousse. Very well. But it means no ice cream for now. So, Mr. Tender Morsel, I'll give you another chance. Bring me some fresh elderberry pie, and I won't have you for dessert. Agreed? Good.
Vigorously, you nod your head in agreement.
Good. Bring us some fresh elderberry pie, or we'll just settle for Adam's apple pie and minced meat instead. We'll recycle this ice around this fool for iced knee later. Hero lout, now get out.
Well, what have we here? Back in one piece? I sure never expected to see you outside of a quiche again.
You fill the flask with powdery bone meal from the mortar. Nothing.
Looking good. Now show it to the head skull over there, and get out of the way fast if you don't want to add rump roast to the barber's menu for the night.
The skulls appear to have stopped flashing their lasers. You pick up the pie. It's been cooked to a delicate golden brown.
Hey, bird legs! Squat!
You feel a sense of menace and the sensation of being watched. You quickly step out from under the trap. A moment later, you hear the voice of Baba Yaga.
Not very trusting, is he, kids? Good. It's not like I trust him. Floor, quick. Make him stick.
You find your shoes stuck to the floor.
Spirits of the swamp and mire, aid me in what I desire. Creatures of the mist, beings of the fog, turn this human into a cute hedgehog. I have a sudden craving for a Tiggly Wiggly. Perhaps some hedgehog grog, hedge piggly swiggly, and pig Newtons. What's that you say? Elderberry pie. Oh, darn. He was bringing that here, wasn't he? I don't suppose a Piggly Wiggle can get the pie from his backpack, could he? Particularly if his feet are stuck to the floor. Oh, pity. Spirits of the mist and more, restore this man as he was before. So, now my dining delight, do you have what I asked for? Mmm, that smells delicious, just the way we like it, fresh from the fire. So, let me think. How should I reward you for such a lovely pie? Well, Kitty, should we just fry him now? Or for an entree, have green spleen casserole with roast leg of man? Oh, all right. I suppose he did do us a favor. It wouldn't be polite to eat him now. Besides, he may be useful in the future. So what is it that you want as a reward for your lovely pie?
You tell about the gnome and how he wants his humor back.
Hey Lukey, how are
Humor,
you?
is it? You want a sense of humor. I'm not sure the gnome really had a sense of humor, making fun of poor old ogresses. Oh, all right. Take this good humor bar and give it to the gnome. I suppose there is nothing more pathetic than a gnome who can't tell a joke.
You take the good humor bar and put it away.
You've got what you wanted, and I've got what we wanted. Tasty treat, now retreat.
Well, I guess she liked the pie, or you would have taken its place.
Alright guys, I have to quit for now. Gotta go be mom and do all the cleanings and stuff. Well, this sounds nice. It's actually a pretty day here too. I'm thinking about going outside and doing some work instead of focusing on the house. I never really get to go outside. But then again, the sun doesn't like me. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm glad you're having a good day. Um, if all goes well, I will stream again around 8:30 tonight. Um, and I don't know, I might play some more piano before I start. I don't know. I'd like to try to make that a regular thing, but it's, you know, I'm nervous and shit. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming by, and hopefully I'll see you later. Bye. You too, Loogie. Thanks. Bye, guys.